What is up, everybody? I am Get Flanked, and here lies Shturman, the boss of Woods. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can take him down easily, even as a solo player. What I'm going to talk about here will, of course, work with your squad as well, but I know how much anxiety comes with hunting these bosses as a solo player, so I really wanted to make some advice that would be designed to help those players out. Now, the way this video is going to be structured is I'm going to front load some general tips when it comes to Shturman, as far as like what type of loadout I recommend, how to tell when he's on the map almost immediately, how to practice killing him. That'll all be in the beginning here, and then we'll go into a live raid that I streamed and killed Shturman. I'm going to break down my decision making and kind of do like a play-by-play commentary with that. And then I'm going to show two more examples where I killed him on stream, but just let those play. So you'll see lots of repetition here, which is one of the biggest keys to getting comfortable with all the bosses, is just repetition and seeing their habits. Now, before we get into the general tips, I do want to remind you there's a good chance that I'm streaming Tarkov right now over on Twitch. So come over, say hello, introduce yourself. We got a cool community over there that loves talking Tarkov, and we've been having a lot of fun this wipe. If I'm not live at the moment, drop a follow. You'll see me the next time. Hope to see you there. All right, first tip is that you can actually practice fighting against Shturman in offline raids. If you didn't know that, you just go to Escape From Tarkov, select your PMC, go to Woods, select your time, and then enable practice mode for this raid. Go to game settings, enable boss, and close that screen, hit ready, and you will spawn into Woods in a practice raid, and Shturman will be there, and you can practice fighting against them. This is probably the #1 tip I can give you to get comfortable fighting against him and learn his habits. All right, let's get into the loadout recommendations now. And what I'm talking about here are general guidelines, all right? I'm not gonna tell you the exact weapon and attachments you need to bring for Shturman. There's a lot of flexibility here and a lot of different ways you can succeed. But what I will say, starting with the weapon, is that I've had the most success with full auto, low recoil weapons that you can just hold down mouse 1 with and kill them. Bringing a semi-auto gun like an SR-25 with a powerful round sounds good. Maybe you land one headshot and kill them. But that's their game. That's what Shturman and his guards are good with, are those long range fights. I've had the most success getting up close and personal with them inside of, lumber mill, using cover, kind of coming out, holding down mouse 1 and having a gun that I can control the recoil with and kill them with. As far as the ammo, you need a lot of it. All right. I recommend at least 3 full spare mags plus 2 stacks of additional ammo to repack with. You don't want to be repacking mags in the middle of a fight with Shturman, all right? So you want those 3 spare mags to hopefully get you through that fight. And then you can pack from your spare ammo to help you get out of the raid, because Shturman attracts a lot of attention. There's a good chance you're going to be fighting other players as well. So keep that in mind. I think, bring the best ammo that you can bring a lot of. That's my advice there. So if you can bring all the, 3 full mags and the 2 stacks of M855A1, great. That's going to be awesome, because they can have anywhere from level 1 to level 6 armor, and you might need that high pen. But I've killed them before with a Keter. I've killed them before with PS ammo 545. So I think it's more important to bring a lot of ammo than the really, really good ammo. As far as armor, I would say at least class 4. Class 5 would be great. The additional armor can help if they hit a couple shots on you, allow you to get to cover, heal, live to fight another day. Another big thing here with the loadout, though, are the grenades. Okay, I like M67s, and at least 2 of them, but possibly even 3 if you can afford that and you have that available to you. They can be flash grenades as well, but the reason I like M67s is because they have a very long fuse time, and you're going to see in my raids how I use them. But the key here is that when you throw a grenade, a lot of times Shturman and the guards will voice comm, giving you a ping and a location of where they're at based on that sound, and allow you to be ready to fight them in that location. With the M67 having a long fuse time, it gives you a longer period of time where they don't really aggro. From like the time that you let go of the grenade until the time it goes off, it seems like their AI is programmed to just make them get to safety, where they're not going to get killed by that grenade. So it can give you a window to reposition. If they're aggroed on you, you throw the grenade and then you sprint to a different position. That has worked for me before, and the M67 is great for that. Another big thing with your loadout is that you want to leave your melee open, your sheath open, okay? There's a chance that if you kill Shturman, he can have a red rebel. And if he does, you want this slot to be open so you can just throw it in there really quick. If you die getting out of the raid, you still gained a red rebel, and that can be huge. Another thing along those lines is you want at least 1 slot in your secure container empty so that you can throw the key in there. If you're doing the Huntsman Path quest, you have to turn in the key as part of the quest. So you check his pockets as soon as you kill him, you grab the key, you throw it in here. You don't want to have to move things around in order to make room in your secured container for that key. Let's go ahead and get into the raid now where I kill Shturman. And the first thing that I want to mention is in the top right hand corner, you see a symbol right now. That's the packet loss symbol. It always shows up at that point. That doesn't mean anything. But the way to tell if Shturman's there or not is if it shows up again after about 10 to 15 seconds into the raid, that means he is not there. If it does not show up again in that time period, then it means that he is there. Now, I don't know if that's 100%, but I can tell you every time I've seen Shturman, that packet loss symbol did not show back up. And I've never seen him there whenever that packet loss symbol does show up. Okay, so keep an eye on that. And that can be a great indicator of whether or not he's there and let you know from the get-go. Now, I'll be back with some key moment commentary here as this raid progresses, but I'm going to let some of it play here. Again, it's from my live stream, so you'll kind of hear my live commentary as we go along here. All right, the first thing I want to mention here is probably the single most important in-raid gameplay tip I can give you for Shturman, and that is get to gray. If you're not familiar with gray, it's the building I'm going to go in. You'll see it in just a second, but it's on the opposite side of Lumber Mill from where I'm approaching. But peeking him from this side on that hillside is a death trap. Again, that's what he's good at. But if you can get your way into gray, you've got cover all around you. You can peek out, shoot him, get back behind cover. You can hear a lot of things going on around you. A lot of times guards will rush you inside of gray. They become easy kills at that point. You're not exposed to other PMCs because you've got the building around you. You can view the hillside where other PMCs are likely to be very easy. If they look into gray, it's always dark and tough to see you in there. Gray is the place to fight Shturman. If you can get there, do it, and you will have much more success. That's an interesting sound. He's here. He's here, guys. He's here. Let's get into gray. Okay, one guard down, one guard down. Okay, so I've made my way into gray. I've killed at least one guard. I think the other one was just a normal AI scav. But I'm basing everything off of the voice lines and the sound cues that I'm getting. And again, that's the big benefit to getting in gray. Here in just a second, you're going to hear the actual Shturman voice line, and I'm going to be able to kind of pinpoint his position or close to where he's at based on that. You're also going to see how easy it is to see enemy players on the hillside from inside of gray, so pay attention. Oh. I killed him, but there's a player up on the hill. Come on, buddy. Pop your head up. Got him. All right. Okay, so Shturman's dead. Now you have to get the key. And sometimes this can be the most difficult part because there's so many people hunting Shturman right now. As soon as they heard those shots, they all come on to the lumber mill. So don't be in too big of a hurry to go get the key. Make sure it's safe. Have you killed both guards? Have you killed all the PMCs around? If you kill Shturman, you kill both guards, and you haven't seen another PMC, no activity, no shots or anything, sure, go get it immediately and get out of there. But you don't want to be an easy kill for somebody as you're looting Shturman's body and allow them to get the key after your hard work. If he just got that key, dude, I'm gonna lose my. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me the key. Got it. It doesn't matter what happens now. That is not actually true. The key has to be found in raid, meaning you have to survive and extract with it in order to turn it in for the quest. So if you die with it, you have to come do it again. I don't think it has to be found in raid, right, guys? It's like, so now you've got the key and you're heading towards extract. I'm going to fast forward a bit here, but just play this as safe as possible. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry. You don't want to lose this keys found in raid status now over something dumb. So hopefully you make your way to extract and get out. That's going to do it for the guide portion of this. Again, I'm going to show 2 more raids of me killing him in a similar fashion here. So check those out for repetition and habits that you can kind of identify. This stuff works, guys. Gray is the key. I hope this helps you out. If it did, make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to come out and check out my live stream sometime, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay. So I didn't kill him whenever I ran over. Okay. Woodskeeper. There we go. Hand over Sherman's key. Boom. 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 All right, we've made it to gray. Really? Okay. That's him. I killed him. He was brain dead. Oh, he would kill me. That's not the gunfight I want right there. That's him again. Dude, I killed him again. What the hell is going on, guys? Now I gotta fend off the players that are here. Alright. Go ahead and pack a mag before things get too crazy here. Or is somebody shooting at him with a suppressed gun? Oh yeah, that's him. That's him. Dude, that worked really well. All right. This is Shturman's body.